And so we journey onward, deeper still into the wisdom of quiet. In ancient China, there lived a Zen master named Bodhidharma, who is credited with bringing Zen Buddhism from India to China in the 6th century. Legend tells us he sat facing a wall in meditation for 9 years, so still and so focused that his legs withered away. While this is surely myth, it speaks to a profound truth, that meditation is not about quick results or instant transformation, but about patience, about showing up day after day, breath after breath. And what science has discovered is beautiful. Even just 8 weeks of regular meditation practice can lead to measurable changes in brain regions associated with memory, sense of self, empathy, and stress. 8 weeks, just 2 months of being with yourself, and everything begins to shift. Your breath flows in and out, like the tide that has moved the ocean since the beginning of time. There is a practice in Zen called koans, seemingly paradoxical questions or statements designed to transcend logical thinking. The most famous is perhaps, what is the sound of one hand clapping? These are not riddles to be solved with the intellect, but doorways into direct experience. When the thinking mind exhausts itself trying to find an answer, something else awakens, a deeper knowing, an intuitive wisdom that exists beyond words. In your meditation, you too are touching this place, this space where thinking dissolves and pure awareness remains. Let your forehead smooth, your eyes soft behind closed lids, your entire face relaxing like a flower opening to moonlight. The Vietnamese Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh taught the practice of the half smile, where you gently turn up the corners of your mouth, creating the subtle expression of contentment. Remarkably, research has shown that the simple act of smiling, even when you don't feel particularly happy, actually triggers the release of neuropeptides that work toward fighting off stress, along with dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin. Your facial expressions don't just reflect your inner state, they can actually create it. Even now, if you allow the gentlest smile to touch your lips, you may feel a subtle shift, a softening, a lightness. Breathe and smile, breathing in peace, breathing out tension. In Zen calligraphy, there is a concept called food no atto, the trace of the brush. When a master creates a single stroke of ink on paper, they do so with complete commitment, complete presence. There is no erasing, no going back, no hesitation. Each mark is permanent, complete in itself. This teaches us about life itself, that each moment comes once and once only, and our task is to meet it fully, without holding back. Meditation trains us in this quality of presence, this wholehearted engagement with what is. And as you rest here, something profound is occurring within your cardiovascular system. Studies have demonstrated that regular meditation practice can lower blood pressure by an average of 5 points, reducing the strain on your heart and decreasing your risk of heart disease. Your entire circulatory system is learning to relax, your blood vessels expanding, your heart beating with greater ease and efficiency. Healing happens in stillness. Soft pause. Feel the spaces between your thoughts growing wider, like clouds drifting apart to reveal clear blue sky. There is a beautiful term in Japanese called ma, which refers to the space between things, the pause, the interval, the emptiness that gives shape to form. In music, it is the silence between notes that creates the melody. In art, it is the empty space that allows the subject to breathe. In meditation, it is the gap between thoughts where true peace resides. You are learning to rest in this ma, this spacious awareness that holds everything gently. The ancient Zen gardens of Kyoto contain carefully placed rocks in patterns that represent islands in an ocean of raked gravel. But here is what makes them truly remarkable. These gardens are designed using sacred geometry and mathematical principles that naturally draw the eye into a meditative state. The proportions follow the golden ratio, the same mathematical harmony found in nature, in seashells and sunflowers and the spiral of galaxies. When we view such harmony, our nervous system naturally settles, recognizing at some deep level the order and beauty of existence. Breathe deeply now, feeling your ribcage expand, then release, expand, release, like the gentle rhythm of waves. In Zen practice, there is great emphasis on shikantaza, which means just sitting. Not sitting to achieve anything, not sitting to become enlightened, not sitting to feel better. Simply sitting purely and completely. This radical acceptance of the present moment, without agenda or goal, is perhaps the deepest form of peace available to human beings. And neuroscience has revealed something extraordinary. When we meditate without striving, without trying to achieve any particular state, the brain's default mode network, responsible for self-referential thinking and mind-wandering, becomes less active. In essence, we temporarily release our grip on the constant story of me and mine. And in that release, we find a freedom beyond words. Let yourself sink deeper still, into comfort, into safety, into the profound rest that is your birthright. You are held, you are home, you are exactly where you need to be,